Hello and good morning to the Today I'm Scully Dyana anak Jeki will present the group assignment with my group members, Rebyna and Ngipa. The group assignment is about risk management of two companies, which is Petronas and Shell. I will present about Petronas first. The primary goal of Petroleum National Berhad Petronas, a dynamic global energy and solutions organization, is to advance society in a way that is ethical and sustainable. With a total of 46,884 people and a global footprint spanning more than 100 countries, we are one of the top 500 Fortune global firms in the world. Petronas explores, produces, and distribute energy, both hydrocarbon and renewable as the custodian of Malaysia national oil and gas resources, ensuring the security of energy supply for the nation and our clients throughout the world. The biggest manufacturer of petrochemicals in Southeast Asia is Petronas. The group provides petrochemical goods such as methanol, polymers, fertilizers, olefins, and other fundamental chemicals, as well as products produced from those chemicals. There are 5 risks that faced by Petronas. First is market risk. Its profitability is affected by alterations in consumer tastes, shifts in exchange rates, and the general macroeconomic outlook. Second is financial liquidity risk. The continuous operations and expansion ambitions of their business demand a sizable capital investment, adequate operating cash flow, and or adequate outside finance. Third is legal and regulatory risk. It's possible that the regulatory climate will change. There will be less of a need for the products. Allocations will change and access to new growth opportunities would be restricted. The uncertainty brought on by the ongoing legal processes may negatively damage their business operations, financial situation, and or reputation. Next, risk is health, safety, security, and the environment, HSSE. We are exposed to a variety of health, safety, security, and environmental problems because of the nature of the business operation, which may have an influence on the general public, the environment, and the social assets. And the last risk is technical risk. How long they can retain their competitiveness will depend on how they deploy cutting-edge techniques and technology. In particular, when the rate of consumption and investment outpaces the rate of technology investment, the new technology is already susceptible to aging. Next is severity of risk that Petronas face. The Petronas Group has proactively implemented a sophisticated risk management and internal control system to mitigate any major risk in order to ensure that they can continue to produce, protect, and realize their value. One of the countries with the most biodiversity is Malaysia. The Society of the Future will work even harder to comprehend how its actions affect the environment. Most Malaysians will have a very rough year in 2021. In addition to global economic downturn, Malaysia will experience severe flooding at the end of the year that will affect numerous states. Next is risk management process. First, enterprise risk management, ERM. ERM is to increase their capacity to manage risks and opportunities that have been recognized and may obstruct the accomplishment of company objective. The Petronas Group as a whole monitors the risk profile that was developed using ERM principle. Corporate decisions have been taken depending on the level to risk that the Petronas Group is to ensure that decisions that have a significant impact on their operation and business strategy are made, taking into account the risk-reward trade-off. Second is crisis management, CM. The goal of the organization's domestic and international operations under the integrated CM approach to prepare them to respond and control crises in high-risk locations. Protecting people, the environment, assets, and reputation are among its objectives. CM is to ensure the effectiveness of the response plan and to encourage continual improvement, tests, and exercises. And the last one is business continuity management, BCM. BCM is a management approach that attempts to enhance their capacity to bounce back and carry on providing goods and services. The the Business Continuity Plan (BCP), a crucial component of the BCM framework, aims to better prepare the Petronas Group to continue operating and disturb stakeholders, and R&D was carried out using simulated test situations in order to uphold the high standard of effectiveness and preparedness defined in the BCP and to confirm the effectiveness of the recovery strategy. That's all from me. I will pass to my group members, Rebyna. Thank you.
Second, I will share a second company of our assignment, which is about the Shell. The introduction about the Shell is Shell making long-term investment, which is partnering with innovator and having a positive impact on the area where it operates. Shell still has a significant and diversified presence in the nation today. Shell had a key role in establishing and expanding Malaysia oil and gas sector. Shell made the first onshore oil discovery in Malaysia, later moved the industry offshore, and most recently into the technical difficult deep water depth. The risk, source of risk, and the severity of risk by the Shell is based on two components, which is pricing risk and operational risk. For the pricing risk, asset owner, off-road, and other significant bitumen consumers are calling for higher bitumen product performance and durability, as well as more consistency in bitumen price as a result of bitumen pricing risk. The profitability and cash flow of a project can be severely impacted by bitumen price volatility. For the same element that affect the world oil market, and for the other element have a greatest impact on bitumen pricing, which is in part of regional product supply and storage capacity, shipping costs, and exchange rate. To managing budget may difficult if the contract with the asset owner and arrangement for obtaining bitumen are out of alignment. For the operational risk, Shell have caused a shift in the industry. Bitumen risk is a product of almost all oil refining, but the latest generation of ultra-complex refineries has the potential to stop generating bitumen based on the supply of crude oil and the value of the finished product. The impact is one can no longer assume that there will always be relevant supply of bitumen. The risk management process used by Shell responding to various their business is to manage risk process. Shell has partnered with client and business associated. Shell also offer a number of tailored solutions and stable supply over time to satisfy customer needs. Shell inspires insurance to commit to flexi and ever. Shell able to provide flexible price plans and volume obligation. The advantage of Shell committed operation staff include flexible logistics and multi-modal logistics, and also extend their opening hours. The conclusion for the part of Shell is pricing and operational risk give impact to their company, but shall have their own process to manage the risk, shall have partner with client and business associated to manage risk process. The management risk process is based on the broad bitumen market to protect the bitumen market. Smart risk management is very important for Shell to increase their profit. The overall conclusion is Petronas and Shell are a two-power company. They have each succeeded in managing their own organization to a higher level in the future, while attaining better things. Shell and Petronas both represented a significant number of managerial ability that were vital to both these companies have developed their ability to make a decision and solve problems as they dealt with each difficulty over time. However, if applied appropriately and effectively, the management principle and their list of talent can do wonder for any firm on a bigger scale. That's all from us. Thank you.